Oh, yes. So, do you want to
No, let him speak first.
Okay.
Whatever order.
No, let him speak.
Yes, I want to introduce my friend Roy, so that he can speak in the
Yeah.
Yeah. My friend Roy.
Okay.
He's a Northwestern student.
Beautiful.
Thank you. Go ahead.
Thank you, Darlene. I wrote something last night. I shared it with Darlene, so I'll just take some 4 or 5 minutes and share it with all of you all.
Speak in your stadium voice, Roy.
All right. Thank you. Yes. Thank you all for coming out today. I am grateful to Carolyn for organizing this event, and to Darlene for reaching out to me and for giving me the opportunity to speak today. I'm a second-generation Chinese American. And I am grateful to see that this space is Black-led and centered around Black folks who have faced anti-Black racism, including by Asian people in our community. I actually heard about this event because of my work at Evanston Ceasefire and because of some pro-Palestinian Black folks shared it with me, so I'm grateful for that too. There's a couple reasons I feel it's important for me to be out here today. One, because I want to affirm that this is not about a Black versus Asian or Asian versus Black conflict,
Right.
but about the need to address anti-Blackness everywhere.
Yes.
Especially in the Asian community.
Yes,
We need
yes.
Asian people here to say that we will hold our community members accountable to anti-Black harm and
All right.
and to affirm to Asian folks here that anti-Blackness isn't just about Black people. It harms everyone, regardless of race, class, or creed. The truth is, I haven't been in conversations with any of these Asian business owners. I'm Chinese American, not Korean or Thai, and I'm a privileged member of the Asian American community who has a space to talk about these things on campus as a Northwestern student, as an abolitionist organizer, in my work in organizing. So I'm not here to speak for all Asian Americans. I'm here to speak from my lived experience.
All right.
As an Asian American person, anti-Blackness not only affects how we treat Black people, but also how we treat our own community. We live in an America where Asian people are not in solidarity with other Asian people.
Wow.
My own parents have told me they don't want to see other Asian people move onto our block, or that Asian people are hustlers, liars, and cheats who take the first opportunity to stab each other in the back. They don't feel like they have anything in common with Cambodian refugees or Vietnamese nail salon owners.
You want to say something, sir?
So every
You
day,
okay?
I feel
Yeah,
like
come on.
race,
Open.
this anti-Asian racism that
Oh, okay, yes, I know your mom.
it is the root of a poisonous tree. It is the root of white
No,
supremacy.
I know she don't want to speak.
16-year resident of Evanston, and I am a person of Asian descent. I'm here to say that this restaurant owner's harassment and threats against this young Black man who dined at this restaurant is unacceptable and disgusting behavior that has no place in Evanston. Living here for over a decade, it is not the first time I have heard of a local business harassing Black community members. But today we are all here to push back against this racist treatment of our neighbors. It is a falsehood to believe that this incident is about leaving a tip. How many of us have failed to leave a tip on a takeout order because tips aren't optional? If this business owner was looking after his employees, he simply paid them adequately, not counting on his customers. And if he was looking out for his employees, he wouldn't jeopardize their livelihoods by being a mockery of the term hospitality industry. Evanston neighbors and our Black community of Evanston neighbors, including our Black community of Evanston neighbors, need to feel safe, included, welcome to dine, visit, browse, and shop at any of our local establishments.
That's right.
This young Black man has the presence of mind to film the owner chasing him down the street, threatening bodily harm. It's frightening to think of what might have taken place had this young man not filmed the harassment he received. Treating the people of Evanston and its visitors.
Thank you so much, Carolyn, and for all of you who have come out, I am appreciative of your presence here as well. I think that the chants that were led by Carolyn are very important. We're here because of justice. We're here because we're demanding justice. We're here because when we see that a wrong has been done, it has to be righted. we see that when somebody does something that dehumanizes another person, that has to be challenged. And it has been challenged. So I want to give a round of applause to Carolyn for leading this effort. And I'm grateful to be here. I want to also say that I've had the opportunity to talk to the owner of this restaurant. I've had the opportunity to talk to the mother of the young man. And I will say that they are themselves working on trying to come together for a discussion. And they have asked me to mediate that along with a couple of other persons to see whether or not there can be some kind of conclusion that the mother and the son are satisfied with. There are a lot of extenuating circumstances with regard to the young man, and I think that this owner has the responsibility to try to assist and help as much as possible with this family. And I'm hoping that they will be willing to do that through a discussion to be held sometime this week. In the meantime, I'm not saying that that's not the case. That may be the case, I don't know. But I do know that he also has a responsibility for trying to right dehumanizing another human being. It has been said already, it's not just the man that owns this place, it's other folks that work here as well. And we are hopeful that we can come to a resolution that's going to please everybody.
1 second. What do we want? Justice! What do we want? Justice! No long conversation! What do we want? Justice! If we don't get it, shut it down! If we don't get it, shut it down! If we don't get it, shut it down! If all they do is disrespect the black community, we don't want no apology if we don't get it! Shut it down! When are we going to shut them down if it takes 865 days? They gotta go! Shut them down! 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 Shut them down!
Thank you so much, Carolyn. I'm gonna go back to the letter now, but I'm also going to give a message from the mother. The mother did say that she does not want the restaurant shut down. That's the mother of the child. She did say that.
We need to move somewhere else.
I want you to know that. But I also want you to hear what she says in her own words. She says, Neely Fuller Jr. wrote in his code book, justice is guaranteeing that no one is mistreated and guaranteeing that the person who needs help the most gets the most constructive help, unquote. She goes on to say, I believe this is the truth and should be acted out by everyone in this universe. While the superficial issue of gratuity has brought about the need for yet another serious evaluation on if we collectively and honestly want a system of justice, what the owner and public should know is that before this humiliating and terroristic event, my family ate at this restaurant since 2016. It was our sole go-to for ramen in Evanston. Although my son could not tip the waiter the owner desired, I have, and my spouse has done so each and every time we dine there for almost a decade. That said, the ultimate queries of this statement are, to the owner, Kenny, what would you have done if this was your young male offspring, being followed by a much older male for something as a non-life threatening as a tip? What was supposed to be the constructive result of your action? Would you want criminal charges put upon that person? It is to this logical and evidential extent that you should be held to the applicable and justified legal standards for your action. To everyone else present today, produce justice. That is from the mother.
So what do we want? Justice! What do we want it? Now! What do we want? Justice! What do we want it? Now!
And we need to be clear about something. It was black hands, black backs, black blood that fought, often alone, to tear down the walls of injustice in this country. And because of that sacrifice, doors were open. Doors that others have been able to walk through, to move here, to buy land, buy businesses, thrive, sometimes even without citizenship. We don't say that to take away from anybody's hard work. Mr. Cho worked hard for this restaurant for a decade. Any of the minorities in this town have worked hard for their businesses. We honor them. We don't say to diminish the sacrifices of immigrant families or the struggle of Latino brothers and sisters grinding every day. We see it. But let's not get it twisted. It was the black fight that cracked open the American dream for everyone. Even though I'm shocked and you practice fight for black community. And in that fight, we have always stood with open arms, welcoming everybody, believing in unity, praying for unity. We are always trying to lock arms with everybody, welcoming them into our home and into the neighborhood. But too often, when it's time to return their solidarity, the black community is treated like an afterthought. Or worse, like we're disposable. Moments like the violent harassment that the young man on our streets experienced, moments like the disgraceful discrimination happening inside the city of Evanston Public Works Department that Mayor Biz knows about. Show how quickly some will forget the damn respect owed to the black community. Not charity, respect. We are the original people of this planet. We are the original people of this planet. One more time. The original people on this planet. Yes. We are the original people on this planet. Our very existence commands dignity. We should never have to beg for it. We should never have to justify our pain. This is not just about a video. This is about centuries of being the foundation everyone stands on, yet too often being treated like we're on the floor under their feet. We are not the floor. We are the foundation. And it's long past. We need to be honored in every restaurant, in every business, every institution, in every room we walk into. Incidents like this should never happen. Not in Evanston, not anywhere, not anymore. And so I have had a one-on-one direct conversation, because I am one that will come directly to you if I feel we can have a conversation. And Mr. Cho, I told him how I felt. All of this was explained to him. And I told him, you need to apologize to every black person that attends this boycott. And not to say that that apology is justice, but it is a step. It is a step. So, Mr. Shaw?
Here, family, black community, and our Evanston neighbors. I want to speak from the heart, not from a place of public relation, but as a human being, neighbor, and fellow community member. What happened outside our restaurant was not a misunderstanding. It was a deeply regrettable moment where I, Kenny Joe, lost my composure. I stepped far beyond the bounds of respect and decency. I followed a young customer outside, used inappropriate languages, and acted in a way that felt threatening. I acknowledge this fully, and I'm sorry. We have known Junior and his family for years. This incident did not begin in isolation. There were previous tensions, but none of that excuses what I did. In that moment, I failed to represent the values my wife and I built our lives and our restaurant around. Respect, dignity, and care for every person who walked through our door. To Junior and your family, we hope you have received our message of apology. I have sincerely appreciated talking with your brother the other day. I hope that was a step towards healing. I sincerely apologize for the fear and pain I have caused. I am truly sorry, and I humbly ask for your and your family's forgiveness. the Black community in Evanston and across the country, we hear your outrage, your sorrow, your calls for justice. We acknowledge the weight of history and the lived experiences that make this more than a single incident. Again, I am truly sorry and ask for your forgiveness. To the Asian community in Evanston, we recognize this event has also brought forth long-held pain, fears of invisibility, and new pressures and division. We have met with Asian community leaders and business owners who are working towards addressing anti-Blackness and anti-racism together. We are committed to doing the hard work of repair. We are exploring ways to learn from this incident, participating in community dialogue, training, and support for racial equality efforts. We have reached out to local faith leaders and are working with Second Baptist Church to support healing and tangible actions of goodwill. We have also reached out to civic leaders to invite accountability and partnership. We know that an apology is only the first step. Our hope is to begin rebuilding trust one step at a time, with humility, with action, and with open ears and hearts.